We like to invite all the ex-members, including the brothers, Cavalera brothers. Let's see what happens, you know.
As Sepultura gears up to say goodbye to the metal community, fans can't help but wonder, will we finally get to see Max and Iggor Cavalera perform with the band one last time? While this might sound far-fetched, there's actually a chance it could happen. Anyone who follows metal knows that Max and Andreas Kisser don't exactly get along, and until now, the odds of seeing them share a stage again seem pretty much non-existent. With Sepultura heading into the final stretch of their farewell tour, recent interviews from both the Cavalera brothers and current band members suggest that a reunion show might actually be in the cards. To understand how we got here, let's look at what's been going down with Sepultura lately. In March 2024, the metal band dropped the bombshell and they decided that their journey had come to an end and it was time to say goodbye. The band is hitting the road with their farewell tour, Celebrating Life Through Death, which doubles as a 40th anniversary celebration, stretching across 18 months before they call it quits for good. While they haven't nailed down the exact date yet, Andreas Kisser has his sights set on wrapping things up with a final show in Sao Paulo, Brazil in 2026, and that's where things start to get really interesting.
And we are planning to have the last farewell show, in Sao Paulo in 2026. So we like to go places, we like to visit places we've never been before. We like to do our goodbye in a relaxed mood, no hurry. There's no reason really to rush anything.
Andreas recently said in an interview that they're planning to invite every former Sepultura member to join them on stage for this final show. And if you are wondering, yes, this includes the Cavalera brothers.
But yeah, everything's possible. Of course, the last show will be great to have a register. We like to invite all the ex-members, including the brothers, Cavalera brothers. Let's see what happens. We're working towards that, to have a big celebration for the fans. We don't care who is right or wrong. We're never gonna get to that point, right? We have different point of views and different perspective about same historical events and stuff, So let's jam, let's have a good time for the fans, for us, for ourselves, and really close this amazing 43 years or 44, whatever it's gonna be at the time, in peace with ourselves,
While this news has got fans buzzing with excitement, deep down, we're all trying not to get our hopes up too high. After all, Max himself has shut down this idea repeatedly over the years, flat out telling fans to forget about ever seeing a reunion happen. Andreas seems more open-minded about the whole thing, and let's be real, a final show with the Cavalera brothers would be a massive payday for everyone involved, not to mention it could finally put this decades-long feud to rest. Just think about how many die-hard fans from back in the day, even those who haven't followed the band's recent lineup, would jump at the chance to see Max and Iggor tear it up one last time under the Sepultura banner. Andreas has mentioned this potential reunion several times in recent months, suggesting some conversations took place between him and the Cavalera brothers, mainly with Max. Still, we're just speculating here, nothing set in stone. For all we know, Andreas might just be putting on a good guy act with the whole, well, I tried approach. It's worth remembering that throughout the years, Andreas has repeatedly stated he'd never consider a reunion with the brothers. We've covered Andreas' side extensively, and he's clearly open to bringing all former Sepultura members together for one final performance. Whether it's just a business move, an attempt to look good, or a genuine effort to do something special for Sepultura fans doesn't matter. But what about Max and Iggor? We still need to understand their feelings on this. Iggor hasn't commented on the situation yet, but Max expressed surprise at the whole thing, pointing out that they already had their reunion through Cavalera Conspiracy. He emphasized that Cavalera Conspiracy represents the true reunion, and getting back with Sepultura just doesn't add up for him. As for Iggor, it's pretty clear he'll stand by his brother's decision, which makes perfect sense. What are the chances we'll ever see Max and Iggor perform with Sepultura one final time? Max has flip-flopped on various issues over the years, and since this final show would bring in serious cash, anything's possible. With 2026 still a way off, Max has plenty of time to reconsider his position, especially if Cavalera Brothers fans start pushing for it to happen. So right now, nothing's set in stone, but we do know Andreas is genuinely open to one final show with the Cavalera Brothers. We've got until 2026, and whatever ends up happening, this last concert is bound to be epic. If you enjoyed this video and you're also rooting for all former Sepultura members to share the stage one last time, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. See ya!